Another batch of recruits came aboard today. I spot one right away. Fresh uniform, eyes blazing, itching to push every button. I know the type. Thinks the whole job is start the engines, then wonders why his steel sinks faster than a rock. Well then, since fate threw us together, I'll tell him a few stories. If he listens, maybe he'll last longer than a single match. We had this hotshot we called Speedy. Swore the best way to start a fight was to go straight down mid and blaze away. Wouldn't take advice, just laughed. The result? He went under faster than you can shout, "Cover me!" Here's the simple truth. Your best friends aren't guns or missiles, they're islands. Park behind them, and the enemy can burn their whole magazine while you're still alive and shooting back. But mind this, if a pack is pushing you, no island will save you. The sea doesn't like loners. Even in a tough battleship, a swarm of small hulls will crack you open like a tin can. Always watch the map. See teammates? Stick closer. Not sure who to follow? Check the rank stars. Veteran captains make the best wingmen. Tuck in behind them, cover them, help them focus. Focus fire wins fights. Where you'd lose alone in a minute, together you'll drown anything that floats. Another rookie grabbed a torpedo corvette and then role-played a battleship. He sat off to the side, plinking at long range. I looked at him and thought, a miracle he graduated maritime school if he can't tell a corvette from a dread. Remember, every ship shares one job: sink the enemy. But each does it in its own way. Early on, lean into the style that fits your gut. If you crave risk and adrenaline, pick torpedo boats and close the distance. Be the bold hunter who decides the fight with a point-blank strike. Just keep your head and use cover. If you want stability, pick ships built around guns and grenade launchers. You'll need a sharp eye and good aim, but your weapons are always ready. You fire often, and your damage isn't massive, but it's steady. If your soul wants to watch from afar while the enemy turns into a smoking hulk, missiles are your thing. They're beautiful to use, but not almighty. AA can swat them, and some can be deceived by decoys. Your real job is timing the perfect window so the target never knows what hit them. Carriers, that's a whole different song. If your corvette's heli sits idle, you're not ready to manage a full air group. But if you feel the call to fly, try it. Carrier play demands great map sense, so make sure you study your battles thoroughly and keep your hull well clear of the scrub. There's a rookie flaw we all share. I had it too. You buy a ship, and it crawls. Stock guns feel limp. Nothing is fun. Instead of investing in upgrades, you start saving for the next hull. The result? Loss after loss and disappointment in the ship. Lucky for me, an old salt was nearby. He said, "Rookie, a ship fresh from the yard is just a box of parts. You want it alive? Invest." He was right. After upgrades, my steel turtle turned into a live wire, skimming waves like a bat out of hell and tanking hits with confidence. Once I fitted better weapons modules, the damage finally showed up. So don't sprint from hull to hull hunting for perfection and clutter your dock with half-baked boats. Finish at least one properly. Upgrades aren't wasted. Today they're on one ship, tomorrow you move them, and the next hull is fight ready on day one. That's an investment, not a time sink. Same goes for consumables. Pop a decoy at the right moment, and you might save your ship from critical damage. Pinching pennies on gear and modules is like sailing into a storm without a life jacket. Our ships are marvels. Torps, missiles, guns, even a helicopter on deck. Of course, a newcomer wants to fire everything at once. Then they fumble, lose tempo, and sink. We had one, nicknamed the Orchestra. He'd salvo missiles, dump torps, and launch the chopper all at the same time. In the end, nothing actually worked. Remember, every ship has a calling card. Often, whatever you've got the most of is your main tool. If that's missiles, stay behind friendlies and strike from range. If it's torpedoes, use speed and cover to knife in close. If it's guns and grenade launchers, own the mid-range, deny breathing room, and pound in waves. Support tools are exactly that. Support. Use cannons to finish a crippled target, a grenade launcher to swat a torp or shoo a sub, and your helicopter to spot. Don't build your whole game plan around the sidearms. Try to be an orchestra, and the sea will play you a funeral march. The most common rookie mistake is sprinting for the top. Tier 1 is boring. Once I buy a Tier 3, I'll be set. They buy it, and only then feel the sting. I remember one. We called him the Naked King. Right after buying that shiny Tier 3, he gleamed like a coin. Then, while he saved for upgrades, he sulked like a thundercloud. Ship acquired, 0 impact. Truth is simple. Everything in its time. Your first real milestone is Tier 2. That's where the game opens up. More weapons, more tactics. It's where a future sea dog finds his style. The one that'll someday let him square up to Tier 3 sharks. Top-tier battles can wait. Besides, lots of ships come free through events and the Battle Pass. Those can be great tickets into the big leagues without the heartbreak. I'm sure you've got a pile of rookie stories too. Maybe even some about yourself. Share them in the comments. I'd love to read them. And if you're a newcomer, learn from others' mistakes. Soon enough, you'll be the one grumbling at rookies. Until then, see you in battle. Just know, if I catch you first in the middle of the map, I'm calling you Speedy.